What's it like staying at Park MGM Las Vegas in 2025 but going into 2026? Find out next on Jaycation. Hey, what's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series. In this video, it is December 29th, 2025, but you will be seeing this in the year 2026, and we're gonna be exploring one of my favorite hotels, the Park MGM in 2026. We're gonna check out Italy, eat at a restaurant that we've not eaten at yet, and also see what type of perks you get through Chase Travel when you book through their booking engine called the Edit. So we'll talk a little bit about that and the pricing. I did all my booking through Chase Travel this time around and not on the MGM Rewards app like I usually do. We'll also talk about some of the concerts that are going on around here and why Park MGM is my favorite mid-level hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. So let's check it out here in 2026 on Jaycation. I also got the Silk Sonic Bruno Mars Anderson .Paak shirt. We gotta represent since he's performing here on New Year's Eve. Just got to Vegas for the new year. Yeah, little A-list problems with Southwest. I was supposed to get onto an earlier flight and they were gonna switch me from standby to just a ticketed passenger, which they eventually did. But the only thing is my bag didn't make it. So I gotta come back here at midnight to pick up my bag. My bag, according to my AirTag, is still in San Diego. So little mistakes with A-list. We'll see if I get my bag. Let's hope. That Chase Sapphire Lounge is cracking. We'll probably try to hit that up when we get back in 12 days. But yeah, we're gonna have to talk to the Southwest baggage now and see what's going on here. All right, so I just went to the baggage area and I went to the Southwest desk and the girl was very helpful, and my bag will be coming in around 10:30, 11, and because there was so much confusion and messing up with the system, they gave me a $150 voucher, so that's really good. I'll take that $150 voucher and turn that into 2 flights to Vegas for 2026. So thanks Southwest for fixing that, but let's see if we can get my bag. Made it over here to Fox Rent-A-Car. It's right next to Ace. I did one of those Priceline, you choose the cheapest and it'll give you the name of the company, and I ended up getting a Nissan Versa, I believe. It's right over this way. Pretty dark at the moment. One thing that was convenient about renting at Fox was the Smith is only 0.8 miles away. We're here for 12 days, so I gotta get some waters, I gotta get some drinks and some snacks, mainly waters and Gatorades. Last time I made the mistake of getting the 40 pack. I'm just gonna get the 24 pack. I had to give half of the case to Sister Lydia so it wouldn't go to waste. Don't waste water, guys. We're actually gonna come back here in a couple of days because the Bella twins, Bree and Nikki, are gonna be here from 1 to 3 on Tuesday. It's Sunday right now, so definitely gotta pick up a bottle of their wine and get a pic with the Bella twins. Made it to Park MGM. This time around, I actually booked this through my Chase Sapphire Reserve travel card and I use the Edit. So I want to see if there's any special perks. I know there are. Just checked in to my room here at Park MGM and it was kind of off to a so-so 6-7 start, I'd have to say. I did reserve this off of the Chase Travel portal through the Edit. Right when I got in to check in, I used the dedicated line for my MGM MasterCard. You can actually skip the regular lines with that, and it also works as free parking as well as your Pearl works as free parking here, so that's a good thing. But when I got in, the front desk girl was like, she's like, oh, we can't give you an upgrade because it's already late, and a lot of these perks you have to get when you come in like around noon. We're booked tonight, so I can't get you a really nice room. So I was like, oh, that's fine, but you don't have to be like, yo, it's like my fault that I was late. I wasn't late. I actually came in early even though my flight was delayed. But anyways, she was like, well, I'll give you a king room, but it's accessible. It's an accessible room only. So not only did I not get the upgrade because I didn't get in here earlier, I didn't even get a regular king room. So everything is lower to the ground. There's handles and bars in the walk-in shower. There's a bench in there. This is a totally 100% accessible room, which is fine. I'm just using this as a place to crash. With the Edit, I'm able to get the 12 p.m. early check-in based on availability, the room upgrade confirmed upon arrival when available, available, complimentary Wi-Fi, and then instead of paying $55, you only pay $50 on your resort fee. Late checkout is based on availability, so we'll see in a couple of days if that happens. And then I get a dining experience credit. So I got $100 I can use throughout the 2 days here. So I will spend that $100 wisely. I'm kind of hungry right now because it's already 8:52 and all I've had were 2 chicken wraps from McDonald's today. So we're gonna do that, and everything here says as long as you charge it all to your Chase card, you will get all the program benefits. And I'll tell you how much I paid for this room 2 days before New Year's Eve, and also how much of an edit credit I got. So stay tuned for that later on in the video. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna need myself a neutral. Give myself a little light libation. No refrigerator either, so I'm gonna have to do this the ice bucket way. I did get this out of the refrigerator at the at Smith's, so it's still pretty darn cold. Cheers, Jaycationers. First neutral of the trip. Let's go. All right, let's find something to eat. Also, why is there a random wet stain here in the corner? Gross. Something's leaking. I really needed this chill pill before we venture around Park MGM. I technically just did this video because we stayed at the Nomad before it turned into the Reserve at Park MGM, and I showed you a lot of things that were within Park MGM because the Nomad is just a little hotel, the final 8 floors of Park MGM. So we'll try to eat at some places that I did not eat at yet, especially with this $100 credit. We're gonna use it wisely this time around since we have 2 nights. The hallways are a little brighter. Got teal, creams, browns, and some magenta. And they also do have these cool reflective chandeliers. And then there's birds on the wallpaper. I really do like the carpet that they have. And once you get to the elevator area, they do have this teal and cream gold setting right here. Really nice frames. A van life girl chilling here. An elevator bay with 6 gold elevators. And I love this wire sculpture they have here. Looks like there's flowers with a person's face. And we are staying on the 8th floor for these 2 nights. Wear and tear on the elevator, but you do have a mirror here. Nice and colorful, but kind of worn down. We're headed down to the casino. We're going straight to Lala Noodle because I'm starving. Never tried Lala Noodle. It is Maud Truce's favorite spot. There's their QR code if you want to see what their ordering is. This is their restaurant. It's a nice long restaurant. Oh, nice. They even have a kiosk here to order right next to Lala. And then Italy is just right here across the way. So they do have this open kitchen concept here so you can see everybody. And there's tables to the right. Here's their nice, bright, pink, colorful menu. They got appetizers, chef specialties, soup noodles, fried rice, stir-fried noodles, sides, and desserts. We're seated here at the bar. I was attracted to the drunken beef noodles, so we're gonna end up getting that stir-fried noodles. They even have like ramen type stuff, like Jajang dandan and curry laksa noodles. I think the drunken beef's gonna fill me up pretty good, so start off with that. Dinner is served. We got the drunken beef noodles, which is just under $26. There's a lime in here. Drunken beef noodles has flat rice noodles, egg, garlic, ginger, soy, red chili, Thai basil, bell peppers, and bean sprouts. Wow, let's get some of that lime all over here. Save a little bit for later too. Ooh, I can see the chilies up in here. This one thing is gonna fill me up. Like I said, all I had is a chicken wrap from McDonald's today. You know your boy never goes to McDonald's. I was just in such a hurry today. Ooh, steaming hot still. Got the thick noodles and the beef. I can see why the Truth family likes it. That's flavorful. Beware of the chilies. Make sure you're aware of when you're digesting a chili. That's for sure. I like how citrus it is too with the lime. I'm enjoying this. It's actually very flavorful, and I do like the peppers that they have in here. Drunken beef noodles, definite thumbs up. Let's try a pepper. I'm feeling this though, really good. That was Lala Noodle. I will definitely be back. I like that drunken noodles. like to try their Singaporean ones and also their soup noodles as well. They even have some pretty cool dim sum. So thumbs up to Lala Noodle. I'm glad I finally tried it. And we still have about $70 left on that credit. Bruno is performing here for New Year's 2 nights, and his merch is here at the Park MGM store. And they do have the leftover Mariah gear, which I secured. They do have a handful of really cool Bruno shirts that I haven't seen before, and a hooligan hat, as well as a Bruno Live in Vegas canvas bag. They even have Park MGM logo gear here too. Check out the Bruno cowboy hat, and they got a crew neck, Bruno with a cigarette. And oh, this green one's really nice. Mr. Hernandez, Peter Hernandez. This is where the pool entrance is to Park MGM. But over on this walkway by the conference center area is where you can access the Aria Express, which will get you all the way to Bellagio and the Cosmo. We're actually headed to the Cosmo right now. You don't even have to take the Aria Express to get to Aria because it connects all the way to Aria just down this walkway. And just like that, this is already the Aria. So the Aria is over here, and then the tram to Crystal Shops, Vidara and Bellagio are over here. We're gonna take the tram, we'll be a little faster. Escalators are not working. Oh, Vegas. Of course, the escalators aren't working. All right, Jaycationers, it is midnight. We just hung out with my friends Gene and Kyle over at the Chandelier Bar at Cosmo. My bag finally came to Vegas, so I need to go pick it up. But it was fun hanging out with Gene and Kyle. Well, guys, I am back from the airport. I parked at short-term parking, which from 0 to 60 minutes is $3. I walked right in. It was just a straight shot, 2 crosswalks. Got my bag, got my $150 credit from Southwest, and everything is good in the world. So good night, guys. I'm exhausted. We'll see you in the morning. Let's tour more of Park MGM in 2026.
Tomorrow.
Good morning, Jaycationers. Had an amazing night's sleep here at Park MGM. After I grabbed my luggage at the airport, I got back, it was almost 2 in the morning, and I crashed till 10, so I got my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Preferably 9, but hey, we're in Vegas. I'm gonna go down and show you around Park MGM a little bit, maybe grab a little bit of lunch. Also, the fact that this is an accessible room, and I told you there's like a wet spot there in the corner, I can tell you exactly why now. The shower doesn't have a barrier to keep the water within the tilings, so the water, if the shower head is spraying a certain direction, everything's gonna flood in the room, and I guarantee you that people that have stayed here, the water floods all onto the carpet, which is unfortunate, but yeah, that was my little observation this morning, and now I know why there's that little wet spot, unless I'm wrong. All right, let's go downstairs. There he is, Bruno Mars. Everyone talks about Bruno. He performs tomorrow and New Year's Eve here at Park MGM. If you guys want to see me eat at Bavette Steakhouse, check out my Nomad video that I just posted a week or 2 ago. We ate here with Regina Pat. Really good food. I had the steak and fries. Amazing. Always a great spot to hit up here at Park MGM. Juniper Cocktail Lounge. They have a quote-unquote daily happy hour special. $12 draft beers. That's not a happy hour special though. You do get a complimentary shot with draft beer purchase. I mean, shouldn't that be it? 12 bucks plus a draft beer? Although it is a really nice and classy cocktail bar. I've actually never had a drink over here. It's always got a nice ambiance every time I pass. Right past the Juniper Lounge are the restrooms and the Side Betty Grill. I've actually had a late night burger here once before. And then they do have their mini sports book here to the side with the restaurant behind these black curtains. It's not open right now. Today is Monday, so there's probably Monday Night Football. This is their very casual club and bar on the record. They actually have really nice outdoor areas and British style, like double-decker buses up there as decorations. And this was where Mariah Carey held her special Christmas bar on the record. Concert after party, live performances by 30th E Panda and Cam. New Year's Eve. So after the Bruno show, come over here. And they have the strong drinks, strong women, hashtag Park MGM. Love the pink neon decor over here. This right here is Mama Rabbit. I hopped in here once before with Norma. like the designs of these rabbits and moose, and it's actually a slot machine. I don't think you can use it, it's just decoration. And that's their bar, and they do have dining and a dance floor over here. Here's the front entrance to Park MGM and Italy, and just across the way is the ABC stores, right across this bridge, where you can pick up all your goodies like waters and drinks for the best prices around the strip. Not to mention, there is a Crack Shack, a San Diego business, really good chicken sandwiches. And Zayn Malik is up on the marquee right there. He's gonna be performing at the Dolby Live soon. I also love the proximity of Park MGM to Brewdog. Really nice views up there and really great beers. The Elvis juice is amazing. I see a lot of international tourists going to the Ross Dress for Less here and just grabbing stuff. And Flyover, my favorite ride in Vegas, is just this way next to Burlington Coat Factory. And then you got the Target. Pretty soon this will be a mini guitar because the huge guitar of the Hard Rock Hotel is being erected. Lots of people here on the 29th of December. And the Coke Factory is right next to Outback Steakhouse here at the Showcase Mall. Very nice views of the Park MGM. Look at that, they're changing the Nomad signage as we speak. It's gonna turn into the Reserve at Park MGM. And then there's Dolby Live. More shops are opening up here at the Boulevard Mall, and this is the largest Puma I've ever seen. The overlook is up these escalators where they do have some new spots over there. I'm actually wanting to go in to Puma and check out their Gore-Tex, the rainproof shoes, because I'm looking to pick up some Gore-Tex style shoes for New Year's Eve because I heard it may rain. The men's section is up here on the 3rd floor. Well, they call it technically the 2nd floor. What are those? They got Rick and Morty shoes and Rick and Morty gear. That's pretty cool. Let's see if they have Gore-Tex stuff here at all, if any. I know I saw a video with Gore-Tex technology within the Pumas, but I don't spot any. They usually are labeled within the shoe, and I did not know that this existed. There is a cool Puma arcade right here, and they have some video games. Nice reflective glass in there. What the heck is this? This is awesome. This is a little hidden gem right here. Look at this, guys. Oh, I think you can also play soccer here because they have a soccer ball. What? Are you supposed to kick it on the wall? That's pretty sick. Little hidden gem here at the Puma store. This back room with these floor-to-ceiling LEDs. That's cool. I dig. I used to have Nike Portugal Cristiano Ronaldo jerseys, and now they're actually Puma. Next are long sleeve. I love the long sleeve Portugal jerseys, pretty sick. More and more things are starting to pop up around here. This is called Optic. It's a safe and unique experience. I don't know if these things move or you gotta move them. I guess you flip them and they have different optics, but there's a ton of them up here. This wasn't here before. There is a new restaurant opening up here on the top floor of Boulevard. No, it's not the In-N-Out yet, but the In-N-Out is quickly being built. They still got Christmas music playing over here. But Boulevard has put up some Christmas decorations here, right next to where the world's largest In-N-Out will reside. But this is the place that I wanted to check out. How ya doing? Better with sourdough pizza. So sourdough based pizza. It's right next to the awesome Polo Towers and just across the street from Park MGM. So we might just have lunch here. I like their design on their How You Doing hoodie, Las Vegas sign and slot machines. Pretty cool. Trucker hats. Most importantly, their menu. They got different types of specialty pizzas. I got the spicy goose. They got salads, drinks, no sauce pizzas. Ooh, that Caesar salad looks good too. They also have seating out on their patio and inside as well. It's actually 60 degrees here in the middle of winter in Vegas, so had to take the jacket off. Now that I'm in the shade, it's actually kind of chilly. We ended up getting the spicy goose, which has some salami. Looks like there's mozzarella, pepperoni cup. The 12-inch will get you 4 slices, and they're pretty decent slices for 20 bucks. I'm definitely not gonna finish it all, so we got a little to-go box with it. Very flavorful. The sourdough is tasty, nice and fresh. Right amount of cheese, not too oily. A little bit of spice, some peppers in here too. I actually think this place is a winner. I'm liking it. I also saw that they have some meatballs, some salads. I definitely dig. This is a thumbs up. How you doing? I only ate through about half of the pizza, so got a to-go box. We'll bring that back up to the room here at Park MGM just across the street and show you a little more of the property. So let's head back to Park MGM. How you doing? Thumbs up. Over here at what is now the Reserve at Park MGM, they have changed the signage. This is now the Reserve Bar and not the Nomad Bar. One of the biggest positives about Park MGM is that it's a smoke-free casino and hotel. So no smoking here and the air is clean. You don't see me sneezing. I've actually never been to the House of Gaga, so let's see what they have in here. Oh, nice. They got some custom binocular headpiece, one of her hats, she got her wigs. They even have Gaga's dresses for different performances in here. Wow, this is crazy. I've actually never walked in here before. She has got some of the most creative styles for a pop star. Look at these shoes. Man, look at this shiny gold jacket that she has. Gaga is a legend. Shout out to Steph. I've actually never seen Gaga in concert. Would love to see her one day. This is like a Gaga hat. Almost reminds you of the Chelsea Green inspired hat. Took a little drive over to the 7-Eleven here off of Las Vegas Boulevard because the Amazon locker is here that I usually place orders at. Just parked over here at 7-Eleven. I might even get some coffee creamer. All right, let's grab my new gimbal. There we are. Cool, got it. Roy Choi's best friend. It's a Korean fusion restaurant. Lots of people here are up front. Got reservations tonight. And Italy is packed because there is a VGK game against Minnesota tonight, I believe. So I still got about $70 for dinner. I got 70 bucks to spend still. This is one of their bars. Might get a sandwich. Already had pizza today, so pizza's out of the question. Maybe some pasta? They even got a cheesemonger spot there too. And pizza e la pasta. We just had la pizza e la pasta a couple of weeks ago in the Nomad video. So we're at Nike here at Caesar's Palace actually, and I'm looking for a pair of comfortable walking shoes, but also rainproof. And Vortex is the rainproof type, and they do have Vomero 18s on sale. Late night back in the room. We ended up going to the Side Betty Grill, which is the 24-hour restaurant that is open here at Park MGM. Most of the MGM properties have at least one restaurant that's open 24 hours. With my Chase Travel, the edit, I do have a $100 dining credit. So this was $19 for chicken tenders, but hey, we got the dining credit. So we got blue cheese and we also got some ranch. I think this is a blue cheese. 6 chicken tenders, not bad. They look pretty crispy. This is gonna do for dinner. Celery, carrots too. Your boy loves that celery. I'm gonna show you more of Park MGM tomorrow. We're gonna go to Primrose for some breakfast and then give you the room tour. I'm gonna finish up my chicken nuggies and call it a night. Good night, Jaycationers.
Tomorrow for sure.
Good morning, Jaycationers. It is checkout day here at Park MGM. This is the Chase Travel letter they give you to tell you all the benefits that you get while you're checked in here. And one was late checkout based on availability. And I called right when I woke up this morning around 7:38. They told me that they can offer a 1 p.m. checkout. Now, I'm probably not gonna be here till 1 p.m., but that's good to know that they will give you that late checkout as part of the benefits here. And I still have about $50 left on my dining credit, so I'm gonna head down to Primrose and grab a little brekkie. We made it over to the S level, which is practically the second floor, and the spa, salon, and terrace pool is over here, and the fitness center. So you're gonna need your key to get in. Dude, look how packed the gym is right now. There's about 8 treadmills. They got free weights, machines, and also a stretching room, yoga room. This is the entrance to their spa, and through this checkered tile, there is a salon, and the way down here is to the Nomad pool. And since the Park MGM pool is closed for the season, let's see if we can get up to the Nomad pool. And since the Park MGM pool is closed, the Nomad pool, the terrace pool, is open. You can grab your towels over here. And like I said on the last video, love the decorations over here. There's kids swimming already. Really cool Moroccan vibe, very colorful. You got yellows and blues. There's even people in the jacuzzi, and it's all draped around City Center and Park MGM. Really cool pool. And they did get rid of the Nomad signage over here, since it is now called The Reserve at Park MGM. That's a little quick tour. Let's head downstairs for some brekkie. Super busy at the self-checkout here around 9:30 in the morning. There's your hotel convenience store here right by the check-in desk. This is where I showed you all the Mariah Carey and Bruno Mars gear is. This is the check-in counter. It doesn't look too big, but it is. And I do love the lobby area here with the tree branch roots on the ceiling. That's very decorative. And then you can also get your room keys right here. So they have a lobby. Over here is the VIP check-in. They do have the bell desk right here. And to the right of the bell desk, to those double doors, is where the Lyft and Uber is. And this front area that looks out towards T-Mobile Arena is where valet pickup is, and the taxi stand, as well as drop off. And that's where the Reserve is, right to the left, those red awnings. And then the parking lot is right there, as well as T-Mobile Arena. Last time I stayed here, I was trying to eat breakfast at Primrose, but I made the mistake of not getting a reservation. This time, we made sure we got a reservation. Still Christmas holiday season out, and Primrose, let's go to check in for the 9:30 res. Primrose does have bottomless mimosas, but for 90 minutes and 40 bucks. So you gotta drink those fast. Let's take a little look at the Primrose menu. They got signature dishes like smoked bagels, waffles and berries. They got the classic breakfast, special breakfast, classic omelet, eggs Benedict, steak and eggs. You got fresh start, muffins and oats, avocado toast, soups and salads, lunch. There's even a vegan menu. And then they also have your Kickstarters like Bloody Marys and cocktails and mimosas. And then there's a $45 brunch, Saturdays and Sundays only, complimentary toast of La Marca Prosecco or Mimosa. This is actually where the taxi and rideshare is, right next to the escalators that'll take you straight to the parking garage. Cheers to the new year, Jaycationers. This is one of the first handful of videos for Jaycation in 2026. So hope you enjoy the 2026 content. This is the back room of Primrose. Really nice bright decor, nice natural light coming in from the patio. We've actually eaten out in the patio before with Mommy G. We got 50 bucks left, more than enough to cover this breakfast. Shout out to the two viewers here that were sitting down having some breakfast and said hello. Breakfast is served. We got some Tabasco with the ketchup, of course, because I got the eggs Benedict with the ham, cheese, and egg. And on the English muffin, comes with the potatoes, and then I got a side Caesar salad because your boy needs some greens. We also got some OJ. Really tasty, sweet OJ. Start off with the potatoes. Nicely salted. Have a nice little Caesar. Tasty Caesar with croutons, and they even have some cheese grated on there. We'll definitely pack this up and eat it throughout the day. Let's dig into the eggs Benedict, but first up, let's throw in some of that Tabasco on that bag swag. Ooh, we got that hollandaise sauce mixed with the egg. A little soggy. Ooh, that cheese is very flavorful too. Can't go wrong with their eggs Benedict here. You can also put an avocado on it. You can also get lobster substituted instead of the ham as well. Loving it. Let's see if we can get that oak drip. Got that little mountain of yolk going here. Yeah, these eggs Benedicts are fire. Also use the potatoes as dip on the yolk and the hollandaise sauce. Primrose is always a popular breakfast favorite here at Park MGM. Primrose was amazing. Got my food to go, the rest of it, and we're gonna head up to the room tour. Here's your resident Starbucks in Park MGM. It's pretty pricey, to tell you the truth. And it's right across from the chef truck. Cuban sandwiches, I've had this before with my friend Jeff from Jaycation in Vegas.
All right there, Jaycationers. It is time for the oh so popular room tour here at the Park MGM. Park MGM opened back in 2018. It was formerly the Monte Carlo, which I also loved. I love the theming of the Monte Carlo with their cream and white and gold tones, and it really did did give you a Monaco vibe. Park MGM, actually, honestly, I think it was a nice change. I love the decorations over here. It's still pretty much south of France-like, but with a mix of Manhattan and Central Park. And Park MGM continues to impress me. They have really good slot machines and table games, and the food here is amazing. Had a great time at Primrose. And for this video, like I said, I got it off with my Chase travel site, and I used the Edit booking engine, and it gave me all these extra benefits. We'll talk about that a little later. So with that, I was supposed to possibly get an upgraded room, and I was a little excited to do a new upgraded room, but since my flights got in a little late and I checked in later at night, they were pretty much strapped for rooms, and all they had was a king accessible for me, which was fine. This room was nice. Everything's just lower to the ground, and the king bed was very comfortable. I slept like a baby both nights. They have 4 long pillows here on the bed, and I was just able to sleep well. And then you got 2 bed stands with a cubby hole down below with the Bruno Mars Las Vegas magazine, and Bruno is going to be performing here tonight, December 30th, and tomorrow on New Year's Eve. They have the telephone here, and on the headboard they have 2 outlets, 2 USBs on each side, and then 2 gold and cream lamps, your TV remote, and some Park MGM stationery. Over by the window, you have this huge wooden round table and 2 60s, 70s style leather chairs on each side. I had some dinner here with my late night nuggies that I got from Side Betty Grill, and my view is of City Center. You can see the Aria Express, which will take you to the Crystal Shops, as well as Bellagio, but pretty much Cosmo as well, and Vidara. The swimming pool is closed this time of year, but like I said, you can get to the S floor, walk to the Nomad pool. Well, sorry, not the Nomad pool. It's called the Reserve at Park MGM now, and that is actually open, so you can use those facilities, is what I've seen. Then this portfolio gives you information about your room, your hotel, and dining. Let's see what it says about the room. I'm always interested in how they describe these things. Room design and art collection. Our red-hued rooms offer a small taste of our Vegas sunrise and sunsets, while our rooms with a green theme are inspired by the natural foliage of the desert by parks all around the world. The collection of the art on your walls, including custom commissioned photos by Dimitri Coste and drawings by Alicia Galler, is yours alone, a mix unlike the pieces in any other room. So there you go. That's what these paintings and photos are of. Over on this side of the wall, you have the Roman drapes and the sheer and stop up and down, and you do have actual automatic drapes here. So very nice. Didn't even have to use the hanger trick. It covers the entire window and you can't even tell that it's daytime. And then right behind me, behind this chair, is the air conditioning controllers. And the entertainment center area is a little more simplistic. There is no dresser drawer or anything like that, but you do get 2 outlets and 2 USB chargers. I've been charging my Osmo Pocket there right now. The Samsung TV has the normal MGM Resorts interface. Unfortunately, no YouTube or Netflix on there, so I just watched on my laptop, but I wasn't really in my room that much. Mirror, mirror on the wall. You have a full-length mirror here next to the mini bar. The QR code is down here for in-room dining and how much these cost. There are 2 fluorescent lights on each side, different sizes, and then a door to a conjoining room if you decided to get 2 rooms and your family wants to be next to each other. All right, here's the entryway and 4 different postcards of the south of France. This really looks like Nice and Monte Carlo. There are these leather hooks that you can use here, and the safe is actually right here, and it's a wall safe. You can fit stuff up to your laptop here. You do have the double locks and then the light switch for this. Let's go into the closet. Welcome to the closet area where you do have your luggage rack as well as a ivy green ironing board and iron. There is a low to the ground shelf because this is an accessible room. You do have 6 wooden hangers, also with the clips. There is the ice bucket, a metal ice bucket with tongs. You get 2 glasses here and then another QR code for your Park MGM at home. You can order your linens, robes, and signature scents on their website if you like it that much. Welcome to the accessible bathroom. You do have white tile down below and a sink with not much room for toiletries, but enough room. They do give you the community hand wash. The lotion is right there in the corner of your screen. Nice rectangular mirror with 2 fluorescent lights on each side. Then you get the magnifying makeup mirror right here as well. They give you 2 face and hand towels over here, 2 outlets, and it actually is a dimmer, so you can dim the light. Railings all over this, so you have a medium-high toilet as well as your Scott extra toilet paper, and then the toilet paper dispenser here, and then another railing for accessible. And I was trying not to get the accessible room, but she said this is all they had, so I had to take it. All right, so the shelving, you have 4 different levels. The body lotions over here, you got more hand and face towels, your regular towels, and then the hair dryers down below. The shower is this glossy red brick looking design. You do have 2 switches and levers, 2 different showers, and then the railings, bench over this way. Now the problem I had with the shower is because there's no ledge here or border, the water seeps into the bathroom area and it also goes into the carpet. That's why I was seeing wet spots of the carpet over on the corner there, because when people take a shower, if the shower head is pointed just the least bit out towards this way, the water is gonna flow like a river down to towards the carpet. So basically I had to like get the shower head and move it down closer and to the left so that it would just drain straight into the drainage system. You also have a white ledge there for your shampoo and soap. They do give you the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash on the wall and more handrails here because, like I said, it's an accessible room. Since this is a very busy week for Las Vegas and it being New Year's week, prices for the hotels were really expensive. And for my Chase Reserve card, I have a $250 credit every 6 months to use before December 31st. And if I didn't use that $250, it would have just gone away. So the total price, if I was just paying out of pocket, would be $445.89. Now, I redeemed 4,963 points, and that made it go down all the way to $346.63 with the $250 deduction on the credit, which Chase does automatically on your statement. Just check it a few days after. You'll see that $250 get charged, and basically $346.63 minus $250, that's $96.63 for the entire stay after all that math is said and done. But with the edit, all the perks. 12 p.m. early check-in if you even get here at 12 p.m. A room upgrade upon arrival. Hopefully, it didn't happen for me. Complimentary Wi-Fi. And the resort fee is usually $55. They put it down to $50. A late checkout based on availability, which I got, a 1 p.m. checkout on December 30th. And then my dining experience credit was $100. You can spend it at any MGM property, and they do give you a list of the restaurants and bars you can use it at, and you don't have to use it just once. For this instance, you can use it in different places. So in this day, I used it for the Side Betty Grill, Noodle, and Primrose. So that definitely was great, and the edit definitely gives you some great perks and helps you out in the long run. So my stay at Park MGM, it was great. It was what I expected. It's your mid-level Las Vegas Strip hotel, and it's actually one of my favorites. It's very affordable. They have great artists down at the Dolby Live Theater. I go to so many concerts there every year, and when their swimming pool is open, it's great. And having the Aria Express tram come over here makes it easy to get to the heart of the Las Vegas Strip. So Park MGM is 2 thumbs up on my book. I also did like the gambling. Slot machines are really nice, and Italy, you guys know I love Italy and Italian food. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what type of hotels or resorts you'd like to see me cover in 2026, maybe other ideas on food videos or places around the world you'd like to see me do this year. Check out Las Vegas 777 Let's Go, my Facebook group. We have over 4,600 Las Vegas lovers talking about the ongoings around town. And subscribe, guys. There's only about 38% of y'all subscribed to my channel that are watching my videos lately, and the subscriber numbers have not been going up that much. So hopefully, if you're not subscribed yet, do me a big one and like and subscribe. I stopped saying that really, but now that I see that you might have to ask, I'm asking. Please, that's my New Year's wish. All right, Jaycationers, until the next one, stay trapped in Las Vegas. Let's go. Jaycation out. Acknowledge me.